Half the truth is always missing from the news. This is the rest. You're watching Americans' Perspective.
Hello, everybody. This is Justin Case of Americans' Perspective. Joining our freedom media personality, Jerry Maldonado, back for another installment of Meatball Perspectives and Proverbs. Hello, Jerry. Welcome back to American Perspectives.
Hello, Mr. Feedback. How are you?
Mr. Feedback.
Mr. Feedback.
I'm doing good. Mr. That would not be a bad nickname.
Hi, Jerry. I got feedback. Hi, Jerry. I got feedback. That's all I hear. It should be America's Feedback. We'll call it from now on. That's all.
Well, Jerry has a lot going on there. He's got multiple audiences. He has microphones,
Audiences, audio, ear stuff. You know, it's just an electromagnetic field around me. It's just not. It's not focusing where it's supposed to go, man.
What surprises us is if he moves his head in the right direction, all of a sudden those bionic ears of his will start broadcasting to the microphone.
I don't know where it comes from. Yeah, because if people don't realize, I mean, this is not like your grandmother's hearing aids, man. They're like Wi-Fi connected now. I mean, seriously, I got I can just, tilt my phone a certain way. It goes right to the application, up, down, all around. I mean, yeah, they better for $5,000. I mean, they better do something. I can actually Bluetooth them. I can connect YouTube to them. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
Well, but they can't bake, Jerry. They can't bake. That's a skill. All right, you want to talk about rehearsing, and we're going to talk about why rehearsing matters. So, Jerry, kick it off.
Well, rehearsing matters because rehearsing creates matter. But on a side note, and I say this, I've reached the pinnacle of my career. I say this right now, and I'm so grateful for this. When your own kids now respond, Meatball. Hi, Meatball. I mean, I've gotten my kids now to actually say Meatball in their life. And it's pretty sad because I don't see a national day of Meatball. Do you? I don't ever.
No, look. Let's create one.
It's national.
Hyping it up. We just create it, and pretty soon,
what the hell?
Will pick it up.
It's National Shopping Cart Day. Big friggin' deal. I've never seen a National Meatball Day. Everybody kind of goes by the wayside, man. But I just wanted to bring that accomplishment. I rehearsed that for many moons, pardon the pun. Being the meatball myself. But yeah, rehearsing is everything. I wish people would really understand that every day they're rehearsing a to be in their life, but they have to realize what they're rehearsing. I mean, they always say, oh yeah, live in the end. It's so simple. It's really not, because you got an old program running within you. And that old program is telling you what not to be. And when you're fighting that inner civil war, per se, of rehearsing the person you've always wanted to be internally, what you're doing is changing the energy externally. And that was a great lesson for me, because when I went into, I did a Google search, for the giggle thing a while back on acting schools and what they actually teach their students. Half of the program is psychological. Half of the program is taught how to emotionally connect with the actor that you're portraying. And if life is our canvas and life is our stage, we're just rehearsing this actor that we've always wanted to be and becoming this avatar, if you want to call it, in the reality of what we choose to have, be, and do. So pick your poison. I mean, pick what you want to be in life and start rehearsing that internally every day. And watch how the energy in your life changes. Watch how you start bringing out that person. I'm curious to see what your take is on this. Go ahead.
Wow, that's a lot to take in, but it's almost inferring that we're playing a part and we're being cast. We've been cast in a role, or we've cast ourselves in a role of success. And now we need to get there. And there's nothing wrong with practice, and there's nothing wrong with rehearsing. It's just getting everything flowing in the same direction.
Oh, good point. Good point. I mean, I wasn't a fan of the movie The Matrix, but The Matrix is basically what we're living in. It's our pre-programmed environment that we're living in. But when you can understand that we're just rehearsing an outcome before the outcome, you start choosing better thoughts. You start choosing better feelings. You start choosing a better you that you want to bring out to the world. And rehearsing, this is why it's so hard for people, because a lot of people don't know what they want. Indeed, they have to be precise, because the universe basically is precise. It only gives you who you are. So what kind of energy you're emitting, you're going to get back in your life, hence the law of attraction, like attracts like. I've chosen many moons ago to be a person of excellence, and I rehearse that part every day. And it's awesome, because life is starting to bring that back to me, and has been bringing that back to me in so many beautiful ways. But the question I ask people, who do you want to be? Because, to be or not to be, indeed, that is the question. Those weren't some abstract, inspirational words, man. It's who you choose to be is what you become. And he's laughing at me. Go ahead.
I'm sorry for laughing.
I know, it's good.
Shakespeare. Next, you're going to lay on me your favorite Harry Ferry comment.
It is what it is, indeed, because you create it is what it is. And what you're rehearsing in life, emotionally and spiritually, hence mind, body, and spirit, what you're acting the part, you're going to bring more of that to you. Go ahead.
Well, absolutely. People shouldn't sit around waiting for something to fall in their lap.
Ooh, good point.
They need to get ready.
Yes.
They need to prepare. And that's where the rehearsing and the practice comes into play.
Yeah, it's just creating a different energy field, per se. You're rehearsing a future that's not here yet. And indeed, but technically there is no future, so I'm really messing with people's minds here, because time is just an illusion. It's just picking a different time frame, indeed, to live in. And I love this, because you can pick anything you want. And if you work at it hard enough, meaning internally, mentally, spiritually, and eventually physically, it's going to start molding around your life, because we're as malleable as clay. Our thought process, our energy is as malleable as clay. Whatever time frame you pick to live in, you're going to start acting that part, rehearsing that part, becoming a lot better at it. I remember when I first started doing America's Mentor, I used to do it early in the morning, and I get so nervous I'd stutter. I wanted to make sure nobody was watching, so I kind of practiced and I rehearsed every single day. You create a plan for yourself on how you want to create that life you've always wanted. It has to become an inside job before an outside world. And I love the aspect of it, because we have complete control, but it's up to us to choose the path we want to live on. It's up to us to choose that avatar we want to be. Because the avatar we choose to be, we're stepping out of that matrix of life of programming into our own way of life programming. Go ahead.
I did a lot of practicing in my life, and I really enjoyed it as long as I was making progress.
Ooh.
So what we all have to do is to take advantage of this. You have to sprinkle in some patience, because you're not going to make progress every day. You're going to get little bitty setbacks, but you'll rally. You'll rally back to where you want to be. And all the while, you'll get better at rehearsing, and you'll get better at practicing.
Oh, yeah. Setbacks are setups. And I say that, we've heard that, monologue from many of influencers and speakers. Indeed, setbacks are setups. They're setups because they point you in a direction where not to go. If you hit a wall, and by what you're doing, it's just telling you this is the wrong place. And this is what people fail to realize. They think they got to climb over the wall. No, meatball, you got to walk around it. You got to walk around the obstacle that you've created for yourself. A lot of people fail to realize that. I get it. Life has been trial and error. When I see School of Hard Knocks, I'm like oh God, they've hit a lot of walls, man. They better be careful in what they're doing in life. It's your own revelation. Setbacks indeed are setups. It's you to find out what you're setting up. Are you setting up for failure? Or are you setting up for this person that you've always wanted to be? It's those kind of observations. You are former athlete. You've practiced. You've done so many things. You've got a menu as long as mine. I love it. You've tried everything, you've failed at so many things, but yet you've truly found the purpose in your life. And basically now you're in that time zone. People can get in that time zone of who they want to be in life. It's going to start showing you the synchronicities to match what you're trying to be on the inside. This is the beauty about life. How you observe it, what you're seeing the results of your present moment right now is a result of past thinking. So what are you pushing forward? What are you rehearsing every day? And sadly, my mom has done this for 50 years, and I've watched the manifestation of a life of pain. And I hate to use her as an example, but I have to really get into people's lives. If you talk about how hard it is, life can only show you more of that. So why not rehearse a future? Why not rehearse a future of prosperity, wealth, and inspiration for yourself? And you'd be amazed what life brings you. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, we talk about if we're living a life of complaining and misery, and that can quickly be amplified by your lifestyle.
Yes.
And that's what you don't want to, you just don't want to let that happen to you.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking to you on the pre-show. I developed a tremendous skill that my late teens and early 20s that I put to bed. And I realized in the last few months, I've pulled it out of mothballs, and I'm using it.
Yeah.
I'm actually using it, and that dawned on me. Why am I doing? I'm using that.
Isn't it great?
It's just amazing to me. I mean, 45 years, and now I'm utilizing it. So that was a skill I built, and I filed it away in the database, and it just started creeping its way out.
It's amazing how things come together, and people don't realize that. Yours obviously in a good way. Mine was in a good way. But you brought up a great point about complaining. I mean, if you're complaining about everything that's going on in your life, you can only re-manifest more things to complain about. And it makes me sad. It really does, in a lot of ways, in emotional, a lot of ways, because everything that is going on in our life that hurts us is totally and utterly preventable. And if you get in the mindset of rehearsing only good in your life in so many ways, however way you do it, mentally, spiritually, however way you set it up in your energy field, your aura around you, I mean, this is what you're going to manifest. And I use my mom. I love her dearly. I actually saw her today. She looked great. I mean, she's at a stage now where there's nothing you can really do except try to enjoy every moment. And indeed, I tell people that now, to enjoy the moment. Don't do this repetitious crucifixion of yourself by what you're rehearsing every single day, because that's basically what you're doing, mentally, spiritually, and your body's going to catch up to that. And most importantly, your cells don't forget that. And all you're doing is creating neural pathways to reassure yourself every day how hard life is when it really is not. So hopefully these few words will give people a sense of encouragement to realize, yeah, they have the power, but you have to rehearse it. You got to get better at it. You got to keep doing it every single day. However and whatever it may be, that brings you joy, that brings you peace, because you're going to manifest that if you keep doing it with all your will. Go ahead.
Well, that's our advantage. We have a lot of passion for what we do. And we recognize the value in that passion, because the little setbacks, the passion will help us overcome. The practice will help us overcome. Your journaling helps you overcome. My face in the mirror techniques helps me overcome. And that's part of the adventure. That's part of the journey.
Yeah.
And people don't realize it.
I mean, setbacks, I mean, if you're passionate about something and you love what you're doing, well, what I do, I love it immensely. There is no setbacks. It's just a learning process. And people don't, and we don't take it personally. We're constantly creating, and that might be next week's show. We're constantly creating all different things because this is what we love to do. You get to that kind of creative point in your life, you really can't lose at this game. It's so easier said than done, I get it. But when you get to the point of doing exactly what you want to do with passion, and you feel it every day, I mean, you're not denied nothing. Life is going to start showing you all different opportunities to match what you're sending on every day. So just keep rehearsing that part emotionally. Keep rehearsing that part most importantly, spiritually, how you feel about yourself, your purpose in life. And life is going to show you more of that. And then the little setbacks, the little obstacles or speed bumps are kind of redundant and irrelevant in your life. This is like, yeah, okay, what was I doing wrong to bring this to me? The observation that you bring and you understand for yourself is amazing. But then you got to get to the point, like, do I keep going? Yeah, if you love it, absolutely. You can't lose, man. You really can't. Go ahead.
Well, it's like last week's show. You logged on and you were pissed, you're pissed, you're pissed, you're pissed, you're pissed, and you had a bad day. And I laughed at you. I laughed at you because I knew that wouldn't persist. I knew that you were not that person, and you would get control of it. And what did you do? You got control of it, and you forgave yourself for being pissed.
Great point. I love it. I love it. You brought up a fantastic point, because I still have the same situation going on up here. I mean, so listen about it. Am I talking about it? No. What was I doing? The first thing you saw me last week, what was I talking about? The sick, the don't feel good, bad day. It just kept fueling the fire. I was rehearsing it to happen again and again and again. Granted, this week, different book. Yeah, it's still a little bit going on, but I'm just doing my thing now. You're absolutely right. I was rehearsing a situation after the situation to make it more complex. And that's a great learning point for people. If something happened, indeed, it happened. I mean, but the more you dwell on it, the more you bring about it. And I love that perspective on it. Great point. Go ahead.
Well, you were doing self-therapy, and that's what you needed, and you talked it out. You got in touch with your subconscious, and you put it to bed. You put it to rest. You realized that in the greater scheme of things, none of that mattered.
Great point on that. You're talking it out. We're not doing the Freudian way of talking it out, because Freudian, that's psychology or psychiatry kind of way of reliving the experience. No, we created a different experience, hence the show that we did. So talking it out is getting away from the subject onto a more powerful, passionate, and loving subject indeed. So talking it out in a better way, and not just reliving it or dwelling in it, because reliving it or dwelling in it, you're just going to keep reliving it and dwelling on it and bringing more of it. It's like planting new seeds to grow more of the same plant. It may sound complex, and the mind may sound complex, but actually not. It's completely malleable, and you can mold it any way you want. The brain is amazing. The mind is amazing. Keep doing it. Keep molding. Keep being. You are going to create the most amazing things, my friend.
Well, you changed your perspective, and that's a tool we all have. We all have. We got to look at things a little bit differently. Choices.
What do I think about? We have that choice.
Well, you were laughing by the end of the show last week.
Oh yeah, and after the show.
We could see the transformation. So that was a wonderful lesson you gave us.
It was Meatball Therapy 101, man. That's
self-imposed.
Indeed, self-fulfilling prophecy. I changed it. That's awesome. But people can grasp it for themselves. Rehearse who you want to be every day on the inside mentally. Watch how your life changes eventually physically. If you focus on it, you're going to bring upon it. And that's the only advice I can give. Because when you're, think of an actor, then we'll call it a night, man. The actor is given a part. He dives or she dives into that part emotionally, learns every line, rehearses it verbatim. What do? They become that. That literally become that person for that part in every aspect of their life. And when the show is over, they go back and they choose a different avatar. We have that same power. But what act, what play, what show are you going to do every day? You're going to live in misery? You're going to live in peace? You're going to live in productivity? You're going to live in a purposeful life? This is the choice that we all have. Indeed, like you said, choices, man. We have it all at our fingertips and in our lives.
Very good show, Jerry. Why don't we put it to bed now? And this has been Just In Case and Jerry Maldonado bringing you Meatball Perspectives. Thanks for joining us. Remember, additional information and links are provided in this video. Read more. Today's the day to subscribe to this channel. Please learn